Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. This is Orbital Online in Startup Company. Things are going not too badly at all. However, we are slightly losing money. As you can see, we're not making anywhere near enough money to cover all of our losses. We have a large outlay going on at the moment, so we're paying 44,000 in salaries, 3,000 in office rent, almost 10 grand back on our loan, and also 1,200 bucks for the servers. And that's us saving round about, 5,000-6,000 from our CEO bonus. So we need to try and make up some money. We do have the opportunity to take out a couple more loans, and I think that that's probably what we're going to have to try and do. Maybe we take out global loans. This is what I'm sort of thinking. Maybe we take out global loans and then move on up to a bigger office. This one. This can get 20 workstations in. So if we combine that with our workforce over here, which I think we can do. I think we can have 2 offices at the same time. Theoretically, we might manage to get there. We're also looking for a better CPM rate on for our current deal. Yeah, so we're already managing a contract. I mean, we want to increase the number of users that we have so that we can actually increase the amount that we can demand. Holy cow, these are pretty garbage rates, to be honest. Yeah, these are pretty darn garbage rates. Yeah, I want to get into a position where we add time slots, but we're gonna finish out this current contract, and then we're going to see what else we can potentially do. I think that we need to take the plunge now, to be honest, because we're not gonna be able to make back enough money to stop us going bankrupt today. As you can see, we're losing around about 1,200 per day. So we've got just enough cash to cover the day, and then we're basically donezo. But that's not actually a problem. Like, don't get me wrong, this is fine. Right, I am going to take out a brand new loan, which is going to give me a whole heap of a lot of money. Great, thank you very much. Delete that email. I don't want to remember how much money I'm actually owed. Okay, so let's rent this out. You won't be able to downgrade again. Do you want to proceed? Yes. Oh, okay, so we straight up just move everyone across. I was under the impression that we would be keeping the same building, but that's not a problem. I'm fine with this modification. This is not a problem. This is not a problem. Okay, what we need to do in the first instance is get another couple of desks up and running. I know it's a little bit of overkill, but it is what it is. We need to try and become profitable. That is quite literally our first port of call. So, how many developer functions actually are there? Let me just queue up a couple more things whilst I'm here. We've got 3 developers at the moment, and there are 6 functions, so we need another 3 developers, right? Let's get you to stop training and start headhunting for another couple of developers. We can only get beginners at the moment, but we will be getting intermediates in time. Don't worry. We also want to get intermediate desks as well. Graphics-wise, there are only 3 graphics components, so we're going to need to get ourselves 2 more graphics people, and that will bring us up to the full complement of these desks, basically. We still haven't got enough work to warrant Betty Lucas getting a compatriot, but that's okay. We'll deal with that in a little bit. Marketing, we do actually want to start marketing again. Yep, because we want to be able to pretty much just say to advertisers, hey, we can actually offer you more than this. Let's start out at around about 2,000. Its cost per 1,000 is $4. Now, we're actually getting per 1,000 people that are looking at our website, we're actually getting $4.9, so we're actually making a pretty darn good deal. But basically, that's going to help drive up the number of potential users, which means that when it comes to renegotiating the contract, we'll be totally fine. We'll be in the money, and we will be very, very happy indeed. All right, I want to get upgraded desks. I want to get intermediate desks. I know it's going to cost a little bit of money, but that is, to be honest, something that I think we just need to absorb. Bookshelf, blue couch. Yeah, so an intermediate desk is going to cost a heck of a lot of money. So is a whole bunch of this stuff. Sharing functionality. We should probably unlock some more features to help draw people to our website. Server capacity is getting a little bit worrying. We need to maybe see if we can upgrade our server capacity at some point. Alright, we're losing a heck of a lot of money now. 3 grand a day. Yep, 3 grand a day primarily because, yeah, way more on loans. And also the office rent has gone up as well. Okay. Let's have a look, see if you've come back with anyone that we're actually remotely interested in. There's a couple of people that we need to try and get here. Maybe like 3,500 bucks. Lowball. 6,400. I'll give you 4,600. Nope. I'd rather have a cheaper person than an expensive person, thank you very much. Give you 4 grand. 5,300. I'll give you 4,600. Hey, we got him. We got him with 4,600. We didn't go higher. I think it kind of scares them. All right, I'm going to give you 4,000. I don't think you're going to ask for much more than 4,000. Really? I'm just going to annoy him then. He was offended by my offer. Quite honestly, good. I don't want somebody that's going to demand that much money from me. 4 grand. Maybe we should have lowballed it a little bit more, but it is what it is. And we need to get one more person. Well, actually, let me just check that we need one more person. You. I'm actually going to assign you to do that. I can now put you on. I'll leave you on that, actually. You can go on that. You can go on that. You can go on this. So now we just need someone to do the network component. Right? Network and the file system component. Yeah, the network and the file system component. So you can do the file system component, and then the last person that we hire, which will be, I guess, you. Wow, 3,600 bucks. I did not think that you would be that cheap, but that's great. Happy days. That's what we want. Network component, right? Right, great. So now we've got one of everybody. So we don't need to faff around with this queue anymore. It's just going to be bam, 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 bam. Constantly improving features, which is what we want to see, which is pretty darn great. How are we looking when it comes to new deals? We're 7 out of 10 days through this. I'm going to move this guy's workstation. Also going to move your workstation. Move you down there. Move you in there. Move you out here. Just so that we've got a little bit more of a concentration of all of the same types of people in the same area. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so that's looking pretty darn good. I am kind of a little bit worried about the number of people that we've got employed at the moment, but it is what it is. Can't really do anything about it. Maybe stick you over there. You're currently working on a bunch of front-end modules, which is fine. We need to get some stuff upgraded. Yeah, we can get this stuff upgraded. Video functionality. We do need to get video functionality done, but we just do not have that many front-end developers at the moment. We need a front-end module and a storage module. Are we working on that? That's a front-end module and a storage module. Yeah, so we just need to... We need to give Betty a little bit of time. She's not super fast, so... we can wait a little bit. We can also create a new website. That is something that we might want to do in time, but not something that I really want to do at the moment. Alright, so this is going to start to be a very, very expensive month. Wowzers. The next 30 days is 142,000 outlay. Only 16,000 coming through the door. Which is slightly worrying. But as I've already said, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Anyway, today we've made 500 bucks, which is, I mean, nowhere near enough to be happy, but it is what it is. Per day we're losing 4 grand. But in actuality, what we need to do is we need to be bringing in just as much as we are currently spending. And that is the sweet, sweet recipe for success. Okay, let's try and get some features upgraded. The landing page we can get upgraded. That might be something that we do. People aren't super satisfied with me at the moment. Ooh, that's not a good one. I don't want to make people upset. But we just need one final bit of storage. And we're done. Alright, that's not a totally terrible... I'll get rid of you. That's not a totally terrible rate for advertising. I would kind of like that. Also, we're getting to the stage where we've really outgrown this contract. We've passed the number of people required at each and every day, and the last couple of days we've really started to exceed it. And in fact, we could exceed it further if we wanted to expand our marketing budget somewhat. And I think that we probably do. But I'm going to see if we can actually, theoretically, break the day down into chunks so that maybe we can get 3 advertisers onto the website at the same time. There we go. Good stuff. Maybe we'll upgrade the landing page once. Sure. Just gives us an increased number of potential users, which is kind of nice. Alright, interface module is now done. Let's get the video functionality upgraded to level 1. Now, I think that is going to put an extra strain on the server. Turn it on. Wait, what? Why are people not happy with this? I was under the impression that they would be happy. Who doesn't like video functionality? How are our marketing efforts doing? We actually need to ramp up our marketing efforts. Let's try and spend like 10 grand today. Alright, so that's going to be marketing efforts going through the roof. Number of potential users is going to massively increase. Server usage is getting a little bit dicey. And in fact, we need to stop. Okay, we need to stop marketing. I take it back. I take it back immediately. There might be a little bit of a spike, but we need to calm down a little bit. And I think that we actually need to try and get someone who is capable of dealing with... Yeah, look, a system admin. I think that's probably what we need to try and get. Yeah, we've already got this system admin development kit, but we're going to need to spend our 80 research points on getting someone to build components for the server, because we're going to need to do that. We're getting to the point where we're going to need to upgrade our server, and that is going to be very, very important that we pull that off pretty much flawlessly. Right, let's get you unlocked, and then let's immediately cancel that. I have no idea why we're still headhunting for you. It doesn't particularly matter. System admin. Let's get a system admin up and running. Marketing. I'm going to add another email marketing campaign, except this time we're just going to have it on a $1,000 budget. I'm keen to try and, you know, increase the number of total users. That's always kind of nice, but we don't want to do it. We don't want to do it at a rate that is going to absolutely mess with our server hosting. So we got to be careful. We got to be careful about that. Alright, so what servers can we actually get once they're up and running? Wowzers, we need a lot. We need a lot of stuff. We need a lot of stuff. I think that we might want to try... Might want to try and maybe get a tier 2 server, because those servers seem to be more cost efficient than these mini cloud servers. But I think that we'll probably just settle for a mini. A mini in the first instance. Alright, contract 1 is ended and the time slot is no longer occupied. Okay, doke. let's see what we can actually do here. So, I want to look here. Can I not? Okay, I want to change this. Change the time slot to something like that. And then maybe get another time slot. So 2 time slots. So we'll see if we can actually find a contract that would be willing to negotiate. Oh look, these two would fit in quite nicely. In fact, we could even squeeze it down even further. Alright, so you're only after 14,000 impressions. So I can make a bespoke slot for you in pretty much the worst time. Alright, that's really good. Alright, let's configure that. Let's delete both of these slots. 14,400. I mean, that's pretty much what you're asking for, isn't it? And then the other one was 75,000. Okay, so that's totally fine. Let's do this. And we'll start at 4 a.m. and we'll see where we can get above 75,000. Okay, great. That's perfect. So that's 2 slots, which we can run at the same time, actually, like during the same time of the day, which is very, very nice. And theoretically, we should be able to cache both of them, which is lovely. That makes me very, very happy. Let's do it. Let's negotiate. So we're going to give you time slot 1, yep, Orbital Online, guaranteed impressions, 14,000. Contract length, I'm quite happy to do a contract length of a couple of days. But let's negotiate though. I want at least 4.5 clicks per mil. 4.5 clicks per mil? I'll come down. 4.2? I don't want to lose this deal. Let's go to 3.6. 3.6. They settled with it. Okay, so we pretty much got an extra third out of that. I'm pretty darn happy with that. Okay, so 14,000, you've got that. This employee is already managing a contract. It looks like we're going to need to manage to get another employee in order to make that happen. Yeah, let's just get rid of all these people. I don't care about any regular developers. I do need to hire some system admins, and I will. But what's really, really important is that we get a second sales executive pretty much immediately. All right. Let's also see how much you're willing to... Okay, look, I can get someone that's useless, honestly. I'm very good at identifying useless people. 3,300 bucks a month, 4,400. You'll come down to like 3,800, I think. There you go. I knew he'd come down to 3,800. All right, so one guy that's on system admin-y stuff for now. There we go. And then this desk can be moved over here in preparation for a brand new sales executive who's going to be coming on board, hopefully to manage the second contract. I don't quite know what time the... Oh, the contract starts tomorrow anyway. That's fine. All right. We found anyone that's a sales executive? Sure. 3,100 bucks. Jared Zimmerman. 4,100. 4,600. You settled for 4,600? Wow. That was quite a big step down from what he was asking for. Why have we got another... This is not a sales executive. This guy is not a sales executive. Alright, we've accidentally hired a system admin. This is a sales executive. This is who I want to hire. Alright, you take the job straight away. Great. The only problem is that we don't actually have a workstation for you. Alright, well, we're gonna have to prematurely purchase another workstation. Oh boy. This is gonna be an expensive time. What? Can I not... Can you only manage one contract? What the heck? You can each only individually manage one contract? Yeah, sure. I'll pay a cancellation fee of 605 bucks. Sure then. I'm gonna... Of course I'm gonna do that. Alright, fine. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, we're gonna have to rejig slots here slightly. I'm kind of inclined to do a deal with these guys, because we can get some good money. Hold on a minute. Leave negotiation, yeah. Alright, we need to rejig the slots first. We need to rejig the slots on the website before we can think about doing anything. So we need something to get 75... Okay, look, I'm just going to do this again. That was a big contract. Apparently, that just disappeared, which is kind of annoying. But whatever. Okay, 75,000 impressions. 75,000 impressions. There we go. Add the time slot. Then we go back in here. This whole system seems a little bit finagled. All right, 5,000. Negotiate. Let's go up. Gonna go up to 5 point something or other. $4.6. Hey, nice, you took it. 4.6. Okay, so that's gonna be a pretty large amount of money. But we've still got this other person who is also going to be able to influence things somehow. So apparently we can't take 2 contracts out on the same person. That's ludicrous. Like, just stretch across the desk and give Mildred Walton your contract. That seems a little bit ridiculous, but that's okay. I'm not going to get mad about it or anything. That's not what I do. Speaking of getting mad about things, we are almost to a point where we need to upgrade this this server capacity. We're getting very, very close. Very, very close indeed. Also, can we get this feature upgraded? Oh no, you've been idling this whole time. Yeah, well, let's get a front-end module queued up. And then let's get 2 storage modules queued up. And then another interface module, etc. Yeah, we only have 1 lead developer, and that's probably not exactly ideal, but it is the situation that we find ourselves in. People really don't like what's going on here. And I really don't like what's going on here, because we are horrifically unprofitable at the moment. We're losing a lot of money, and it's primarily because the whole contract system doesn't really work overly well. Alright, well, at least we surpassed the number of people that we needed to get for this contract. That's kind of good. What is the lead that you're going to come back with? I guess probably the strategy is just to let everyone come back with a couple of leads and then just see what sort of gels the best between Mildred and Scott here, because apparently they can only keep the leads that they negotiate themselves, which, don't get me started, it seems pretty darn ridiculous, but that is what it is, right? Hopefully Mildred comes back with a relatively small number of people that we need to satisfy. Right, vending machine. How are we doing research wise? We're not doing too bad research wise. 110,000 impressions. Well, we're currently offering 75,000 out over there. So what's the other slot that we could theoretically fit the marketing in? It's 1,400 onwards. 103,000. 103,000 eyeballs. What did you need? 110,000. You know what? We could actually do that. We could actually make that happen. Let me put marketing up for a little bit. I'm going to put marketing up. Hosting wise, also I'm going to get more servers today guaranteed. But I think that we can confidently try and get this deal. Yeah, let's do this. Let's see if we can try and get a darn good deal here. Right, I'm going to leave this on for 10 days. I know that we've not got the guaranteed impressions. Underperforming will result in a penalty. Yep, this is a problem. But what I want to try and do is I want to try and get the money through the door. Right. Let's start at 5. Work our way down. They must go to at least 4. Come on. Come on, go to at least 4. 3.8. 4. Come on. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. They added a significant amount. They almost doubled it, actually. They were kind of close to doubling it. So, as long as we can guarantee that amount of viewership on the website, then we should be fine. We're going to be spending a whole heap of a lot of marketing in order to make that a reality. Okay, so marketing materials really need to boost our potential users way up. Add an instance of our server so that we can better cope with the amount of users that we will be seeing, thanks to our massive marketing push. This is good. This is really good. This is really darn good. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm gonna watch Lyric on K-Witch today. More like I'm gonna watch Orbital Potato on YTub today. Alright, 96%. See if we can get a feature upgraded a couple of times, perhaps. 1, 2. There we go. We need to upgrade... Well, we upgraded the efficiency, so that's going to be less strain on our server. I guess that's a good thing. Doesn't particularly matter. Still waiting for the video functionality to get remotely good. It's just not in a good place at the moment. Our front-end developer, back-end developer is just not particularly fast. So we're not really getting anywhere. But I think that we should be guaranteeing the contract, to be honest. Yeah, we're definitely passing this line, which is what matters. And we're not in a totally terrible situation. We're not in a totally terrible situation, and that is what matters. What I do need to get you guys to do is to work on specific things. You can go on a repeater, you can do that, and then you can do that. Because without a repeater functionality, it just doesn't work, and I just need to constantly go back in and fix things. It doesn't particularly matter. Anyway, ladies and gents, things are going pretty darn good. I think we can call it a day here. Ladies and gents, thank you very much for watching. I've been Orbital Potato. This has been Startup Company. I'll see you next time. Bye.